Hello, this is Pastor Joy. Relationship gist, like I always say, with relationship gist with Pastor Joy Aigbe. I have a very special message to share. It's going to be for family. I want to use the word for family. That's because it's all about being cared for, and it's your turn to care, what we call reciprocation. And this is very important. And this happened because of a clip I saw. You know, in life, we have 3 stages in life. And I'm going to break it down. These 3 stages I'm talking about has to do with your first stage, your second stage, and your last stage. Your first 2 stage has to do with your parents, most especially your mom. Then your last stage has to do with your children. Yes. Now, your first stage has to do with when you were in the womb. Everything about you has to be your first toilet, your first bathroom, your first kitchen. In fact, that was even the place you learned how to swim. Your mother's womb. Everything, your first. So in a general terms, your first teacher is actually your mom. Yes, then your second stage has to also do with your mom. But for some persons, their second stage can also be within another person, but has to be a woman also. So, but your first and second stage is a stage where you are innocent. Your first and second stage is a stage where you know nothing. You lean on people for everything you want to. The first stage, you may not really lean on people. You lean on God, yes, because everything that takes place there is between you and God. You learn how to eat. Your first son came from your mom. Your first sin, everything actually, okay. Then the second stage, your toilet was your mother's lap. Your bathroom was your mother's lap. Your kitchen was your mother's breast. That's why I said being cared for, and it's now your turn to care for, and it's now your turn to care. Now, when it gets to the third stage, remember the first and second stage of your mom was done by the parents. Now, at third stage is going to be done by you as the children. Now, this is where a lot of children, that's why I say is a family talk. This is where a lot of children will reject their parents, will be nagging, will be angry there, and that's why a lot of senior citizens die out of depression. This is the truth. And remember, whatsoever you sow is what you're going to reap. I'm saying this now in case you already have it in mind, or you're already sowing that seed. You are going to be treated the way you treated your parents, or especially your mother. So it is time for us to talk about it, and it's very important. Like I said, it was a clip I saw that really prompted me to this. Now, most elderly people, there is this, should I call it sickness, that actually affects them, that has to do with dementia, that at that point, their third stage, they also become helpless. Remember your second stage in life, you were also helpless. I don't want to use the word for you because children don't go through dementia, okay, but adults go through dementia. This is the truth. And you see a lot of children, they will tell you, and that's the time you start, you have to help your mom with adult pampers. I think there should be a special name for that. But remember, in your second stage of life, there are parents who could not afford pampers. I remember when I was taking care, when I was helping my mom to take off my siblings, then also when I was with my sisters that I assist during their own delivery. You know, then pampers was not the main thing, was not something that was really in vogue, you know. So what they were using then was napkin. And because they want to maintain the purity of that napkin, so a lot of them use rag also. Why? Because they are going to wrap the child with the rag before the napkin, so that after everything, when you put on your body, they will carry it. I'll go and wash it. Your parents does that for you. Your mom does that for you. We wash it. We do this thing with all joy. Like, it's our responsibility to take care of you. As a mother, is our responsibility. To the point that when you carry some child, when you are eating, some of them will also on your food. You still continue the food. You don't reject the food. You don't spank them. You don't rebuke them. You don't condemn them. I know some people say, but my mother didn't take care of me. She abandoned me. Even if your biological mother abandoned you, somebody took care of you as a child. So you were cared for. Now, this is my problem. A lot of people, when we grow up, that is not the time for us to care for our mom. That is when one, we see them as a witch because their skin has wrinkled. They are no longer beautiful. Some of them don't have teeth anymore, and some of them they don't even know what is going on because of that war dementia. They pee on themselves, they poop on themselves, they do all kinds of things that gets you irritated. Remember that when they were doing it for you, they do it with all joy. But now you are doing it, you are not getting anything. You hear that your mom or your mother-in-law is coming, you are like, no. Is it? See, I can't even like that of mother-in-law. Let me take it out of it. But parents, children to their own parents, you see that no, I don't. You see children gossiping their mother. No, I don't feel so. If anytime when she come my house, anytime you come my house go they smell. This is your mother was baiting you. She did it with all enthusiasm. It is now your turn. You said no. Some of you now go and carry your parents and dump them in old people's home. Some will abandon their parents in the village. So we'll go and drop, okay, the ones that are wealthy, put them in a very good home, but give to them a nanny who don't know the genesis of their mother, who was not there, you know. And no wonder I had a story of someone that it was the nanny that killed the mother. If I don't think you would deliberately want to kill your mom. How many of us are victims of this? Now, let me talk about the clip I saw. There was this clip, parents decide to prank their children. Let me say about 10 children like that, different family in different area. You know, so the parents, which is one of them, the father, the mother, they were in the toilet, and they will ask the children, oh, please, can you help me with tissue? And as the child brings the tissue, the woman will just, you know, remember it's a prank, mistakenly put what's it called, chocolate on their skin, and the next one like, oh, I'm sorry, I mistakenly put on your hand. Do you know 9 out of 10 reacted to that action? There was some that were vomiting. They will shout. They were crying. They were, you know how children behave. They will run around. And only one, that boy was not up to 7. He wasn't up to 9 years. And when the mother said, oh, I'm sorry, I mistakenly put on your hand. He said, it's okay. The mother said, you don't understand. He said, it's okay. The mother said, I'm sorry. He said, no, don't apologize, mom. Give me a tissue, I'll clean it. While I was watching, because of the way the other ones reacted, tears started falling out of my eyes. Like, this is what we are doing to our parents. They did it for us. It was not a problem. Only one. How many thousands of children have rejected their mother, subject their mother to nothing? So some slave queen today will deny their mom because they feel the mother is not beautiful enough, she's not cashing, she's not civilized, and all of that. The same woman will put firewood on her head to market, to sponsor you. They did everything. They borrow. They did everything to make sure you are where you are today. They pray for you. I remember whenever my mother is praying for us, she put her hand on her boss. My mother is old now. Not that old anyway, because she's not even accepting it. I think she's about 17. She doesn't. But there are things she's doing right now. I will just be laughing. Jesus, you need to see the drama from my mother. Oh God. My mother, you ask her, mommy, are you hungry? Go tell you no. My mother picking go call and go say, I never eat since morning. And I told them, I said, because I know, because she's going around everybody. I told them, I said, this complaint at the yes, Mona ready because it go reach all of Naton. No, Mona just enjoy, and really, I enjoy her presence. Then she wants to, you know, see that stage is funny. Some of them that stage, oh, they can lie for Africa. Jesus, they go carry children here do like this. See, it's not. They don't want to cause rift between the children, but that dementia will make them misbehave. And remember, menopause can cause a woman so many things. When I look at this video, I say, well, I think it's that time I let some people know that whatsoever you sow right now, you're going to reap it. Some people that rejected their mother, I watched a video how a mother was looking, he has the 3 children in abroad. A mother was begging for money to buy paracetamol, and that's how she died. The 3 children came to that same village, and the following week they started building mansions because their friends cannot come and see their mother in a mud house. So you prefer to honor a dead body. The food that she never, and somebody came and said, you are coming to do what? The same woman, look at where your mother was sleeping. Now your friends cannot stay. Now see, a lot of us we do things that what we are battling today, saying is witchcraft, is foundation, is enemy, is something you caused by yourself, because the blessing of your parents is not with you. And you'll be shocked, most parents' blessing are with total stranger because of our attitude. Now the question is this: the way you've treated your mom, the way you've treated your father, forget that they didn't take care of you. So long they came back to realize that what they did was wrong, and they have asked for forgiveness. The way you treat them now, the way you have treated them, will you want your children to treat you like that? A lot of you say, God forbid, I took care of my children. There's no two ways to do wrong thing. Is either you do the right thing or you are doing the wrong thing. But getting the blessing of your parents, you have to do the right thing. And this is what I've come to tell you today. In case you have any question, feel free to send your question. If you have contribution to this and you have a life experience about this, I don't mind if you share. It will help me so we can talk to, most especially in quote, our Gen generation who have no respect and regard for others. Who can tell the other, hi, good morning, God bless you. My name still remains Joy Aigbe.